な寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の放つ電波キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光 だ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の鼻つ全部キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の鼻つ全部キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の鼻つ全部キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで手のひらからハロー愛を送るよまだ見ぬ君へアンテナみんな寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の鼻つ全部キャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て探し続ける過去今未来光より速いスピードで
The Lonely Queen. One day, from an egg in an abandoned bumblebee nest, a lonely queen was born. Her first memory was that of the shining sunflowers that protected her, and the cozy feeling of falling asleep in their petals. She spent her days happily playing in the sunflower field, but deep in her heart, she longed for her own hive. That's when she met them. The Tomohachi, a queenless hive, found the lonely queen and adopted her as their own. She now lives happily ever after, forever surrounded by friends, playing games, entertaining them, and trying to make their lives the best they could possibly be. Wait, what? You just said you wanted to join us, didn't you? Oh, how exciting! A new Tomohachi after all this time. There are so many things I need to show you and so many friends I shall introduce you to. Oh, how rude of me. I didn't even introduce myself. Let's start there, shall we? Cheerio! Hello everybody! How are you? Oh, there are so many of you. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, hello. Yes, here I am. I'm so happy to finally be able to talk to you. I've been so looking forward to this all day. I'm great, how are you? Happy New Year, everybody! Thank you! So this is my room. It's the first thing that I wanted to show you because it's my favorite place in the world and it looks awesome, doesn't it? Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hive! So I'm not sure how much you can see because my huge head is blocking everything, but back there we have my bed and I have lots of figures and plushies, and you caught me while I was watching an episode of Love Live Sunshine, so I still have it open on the back there. So let me see if I can actually show you just the background. There it is. So what do you think? I love Sanrio, so of course I had to have lots of Sanrio plushies, and of course Animal Crossing and Pokemon and my dear Kasumi. It's a little bit messy and there are sunflowers everywhere, but it's kind of me, you know? Oh, thank you so much, Jambi. It's beautiful, you are right. Ah, Yomi, hi, thank you so much for coming. Oh, wait a second, I will put everything back so you can see me. Hi, how are you? I hope you are doing great and Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much, I'm so glad you think so. It's so yellow and perfect. Yeah, for anybody who is concerned, I think you've probably heard about it from some bigger VTubers, but we had a kind of big earthquake here in Japan, and there was a tsunami warning for the west coast, but I don't live anywhere near there, so even though I felt it, it was pretty small, so I'm okay, really. Thank you so much for worrying everybody, but it's okay. I'm fine. I'm safe. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you so much for worrying. I received a lot of messages asking about it, but it's really okay. I'm more concerned about the people who live closer to the danger zone. I heard it's pretty bad over there. I've seen some footage, but anyway, let's not talk about some gloomy things. Well, I hope everybody is safe. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. They have my stingers at the end so I can defend myself. No earthquakes can get me. Well, how about we get into it then? I prepared some slides for my debut. So I hope you look through them with me. Shall we? Oh, hi! Thank you, Jabel. Thank you so much for the follow. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so here we are. I prepared these slides specifically for this moment. It shows a little bit about me at first. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Fox Prince. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Hive. So we are starting with some pretty general information about me. So as most of you know, my name is Hachinosu Sunny. This is the spelling in Japanese. So there is actually something kind of funny about my last name, about the kanji of my last name. Because normally you would read this as Hachisu, not Hachinosu. And it literally means beehive. But Hachinosu is kind of a more rare reading because I don't like to stick hiragana in last names, so I decided to go with kanji only. But I like the sound of Hachinosu better than Hachisu, so I decided to go with that, even though it's kind of more rare, let's say. So if you know Japanese and you read it and think, why is that? So that's the reason. It was just kind of my personal preference. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Hive. How are you today? I hope you're good. You're just in time. We're just starting. So next up we have my birthday. It is on June 27, as some of you might know. I think I've mentioned this on my telonym, but I was born in the summer in a sunflower field, which is also why my name is Sunny. It's short for sunflower. And I'm a Cancer, as some of you might really know and understand. I'm really very, very Cancer. I know, right, Yomi? I was born in the summer among all the cute little sunflowers, and I was just so happy. I think it's the perfect time of year with all the flowers and the heat. It's just nice, and it's perfect for me to do my job as Queen Bee. But yeah, I might be breaking character a little bit, but yeah, it's actually my real birthday. So it's really a perfect coincidence with everything. And as for my age, I am over 18 years old. I'm not comfortable yet saying exactly how old I am. Let's just say I'm in my 20s. But I'm not really planning on doing any lewd content or anything like that, so minors, feel free to interact. Yeah, I'm not really against minors being in my space or anything. As long as we all keep it respectful, I'm fine with it. So but just keep in mind that I am an adult. That's it. As for my height, I am actually pretty tall. I'm 167 centimeters. I'm not sure how many feet that is actually. But yeah, that's kind of pretty tall. Some people thought that I might be smaller because I'm a bee, but well, I'm the queen, so I am pretty big, let's say, compared to the rest of the Tomohachi. I am pretty big. I'm not heavy though. I'm not heavy, but I'm not gonna tell you my weight. I'm also not telling about that. And for my species, a lot of people guess that I might be a honeybee. Oh, hi Misu! Thank you so much for joining. My mama is here. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so happy that you are here. She's the one who made me so beautiful. Yes, hello, Mom. Anyway, as I was saying, some people guess that I might be a honeybee, but I'm actually a bumblebee. That's why I'm so fuzzy. And the tomoachi are actually a honeybee hive, so I was basically adopted into the hive, as you might have seen in my lore. So I am a bumblebee, but the rest of the hive is honeybees, so it kind of works like that. We are kind of an interspecies hive a little bit. And okay, that's the tricky part now, the languages that I speak. So I'm fluent in English and Italian, but I speak some moderate level Japanese, and I speak some French and some Thai, but really only a little bit. Really only just a little bit. And I prepared a self-introduction in each one of my languages, but I'm not super confident in saying them so much, but I will do my best. So let's start with English. So hi, Chidio everybody. My name is Hachinosu Sunny. I'm the queen bee of the Sunflower Hive. I'm fluent in English, but I have a really heavy accent, so please forgive me for any mistakes. I'm not a native speaker. As most of you know, I'm Italian. I'm 100% Italian, and I've never really been to an English-speaking country, so I don't have a lot of experience with actual native accents. So my accent, I'm aware, is a little bit heavy, so please forgive me. Next up, I will introduce myself in Italian. I haven't spoken Italian in a hot minute since I live in Japan, so I still had to prepare something even though I'm a native speaker, but I'll try my best. It might sound a little bit awkward at first, but I will get my bearings. So, ciao a tutti, mi chiamo Hachinosu Sunny e sono l'ape regina dell'alveare dei girasoli. Sono madrelingua italiana, ma da quando ho iniziato ad imparare altre lingue il mio livello di italiano è peggiorato parecchio, quindi perdonatemi se parlo strano a volte. That was it! Whew, we got through that. Okay. Thank you, Yomi. Thank you so much. I'm a bit insecure about my voice, actually, but thank you, Fox Prince. That means a lot that you would say that, because I'm aware that my accent is kind of a little bit weird. Oh, thank you for the heart, CB. Thank you. Next up, I will introduce myself in Japanese. こんばんは、それともこんにちは。ハチノスさんにと申します。ひまわりの巣というハチノスの女王蜂でございます。3年ぐらいかなから日本語の勉強をしているので、まだ全然ペラペラではないんですが、なんか頑張っていきたいかなと思っています。本日ご清聴ありがとうございました。Okay, so we got through that one as well. So as you can see, my level is not like super high, but as I said in the introduction, basically I've been studying Japanese for about 3 years, pretty much since I've been living here in Japan. I can get through everyday life, but I don't really speak much technical language, and I cannot really read complicated kanji. It's really moderate level. If you know about JLPT, the Japanese language exam, I have N2. So that's pretty much my level of Japanese, but we are going downhill from there because my French and my Thai are not very good, so I apologize in advance. So next up is French. I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself in French now. Bonjour, bonsoir. Je m'appelle Hachinosu Sani, je suis la reine des abeilles de la ruche de Tournesol. J'étudie le français depuis le collège et je le comprends, mais je ne le parle pas trop bien. S'il vous plaît, pardonnez-moi pour toute erreur. So thank you so much for listening. That was my French introduction. So yeah, please forgive me for any mistakes. I've been studying French since I was in middle school, but I'm not really good at it, especially pronunciation. Next up is Thai, the one that I'm most insecure about. I've only been studying Thai for a few months now. I cannot read it yet, but I can speak a little bit. I can understand a little bit. So here I go. Sawadee ka, chanchu Hachinosu Sani ka, chankao chai pasatai dai nidnoi jing jing. Inditi tairu jaka, jakni pai goko, faktua, duai naka. Okay, we got through that, and that was it. That's pretty much the extent of my language abilities. I feel like in the future it might be fun if we did some streams together where we learn French or Thai or even Japanese. Or maybe I could teach some of you some Italian. I thought that might be a fun thing to do. But I'm definitely on the learning side for most languages, let's say. Oh, thank you, Yomi. Thank you so much. Do you speak Japanese? I hope I can do some Japanese streams in the future. That would be a really, really big dream of mine. Next up we have my Oshi marks. It's just a bee and a sunflower. I thought that would be what represents me the most, the best, let's say, since I'm a sunflower bee basically. And then we have something that I had a really, really hard time coming up with, my likes and dislikes, because especially for my likes, there are so many things that I love, so many things really, that I had such a hard time fitting them all in there. So as most of you know, the color that I love the most is the color yellow. I absolutely love the color yellow. It's one of the big reasons why I decided to be a VTuber, because it's just a yellow paradise, you know. I also really love Nintendo games. I especially love Pokemon and Animal Crossing, and we're gonna be playing a lot of those games definitely in the future. And I love headpads. Headpads are my absolute favorite in the whole world. So if you pat my head, I'm going to be very, very, very happy. Then there is something that not many people know about me, I think, but I love to write. And I've published some things in the past on AO3. I'm not super confident in my writing, but I've been writing since I was a child, and I entered some poetry competitions too when I was younger. So I'm kind of experienced with it, and it's a really big hobby of mine. Next up, I also love farming simulators like Stardew Valley or Story of Seasons or Rune Factory, and I'm definitely looking forward to learning more about farming sims. Hi, thank you for the question. What do you like about writing? Mostly the fact that I can make my imagination come to life. I especially like writing fan fiction about shows that I like or manga or anime that I like. I used to write a lot of original stories when I was younger, but then after I started finding more and more media that I liked, it kind of became more natural for me to start writing stories about anime or manga or TV shows and films. It just makes me feel like the things that I imagine about the characters are coming to life, and I can really, really put it out there for other people to read. You know, the feeling? It's kind of like when you have a really clear picture of something when you draw, when you have art, but it's on the writing side, so it's a whole story that you have there. And you want people to hear it, you know, the story in your brain. I hope that answers your question. Then next up we have gacha. I'm a big fan of gacha, both gacha games and gachapon. My house is super full of stuff that I do not need because I play gacha way too often. I'll just see some VTuber gacha or some anime gacha or Love Live gacha, and I will play it so many times until I find the thing that I want, but then I will not know how to use it. So that's kind of my curse a little bit. And speaking about Love Live, as some of you may know already, I absolutely love Love Live. It's my favorite anime, manga, novel, game, everything. I started getting into Love Live around the time when Muse was still together. I think it was around the time that the Muse movie came out. So yeah, when Aqua didn't exist yet, but Aqua is my favorite group, and my favorite member is Nakasu Kasumi from Nijigasaki. She's my Oshi. And yeah, so if I ever do karaoke in the future, you can definitely expect a lot of Love Live. It's actually what sparked my love for idols in the first place. Yeah, Fox Prince love some gacha, definitely. Love me some, especially in games. I use up all of my resources on gacha all the time. All the time. And speaking also of idols, we have rhythm games. I absolutely love the Love Live rhythm games. I don't play many other rhythm games, but I definitely like them, and I'd like to play some together. I won't say necessarily that I'm good at them, but I've been playing them for quite some time, so I can play some pretty difficult songs. And last but not least, I like to draw. I don't do it often anymore, and I'm not super confident in it, but I've been drawing for a long time now, and I definitely want to do some drawing streams, and definitely want to draw some of you in the future. I think I posted some of my art on X or Twitter. X. So yeah, you can check it out over there. But yeah, so these are my likes, the big ones at least that made it into the debut stream, but I have so many more, so many more likes. But we should go over to the dislikes. On the other end here, I don't dislike that many things, so I kind of had a hard time coming up with any. But so one of them is spicy food. I do not handle spicy food very well. I'm just not good at it, not good with it at all. And I also dislike loud noises and large crowds. I'm kind of a hikikomori type a little bit, so I like to stay inside the house. And it kind of gives me anxiety a little bit to be in large crowds where it's all noisy, you know. So I'm kind of that type. Then next up, I dislike negativity and drama. I see a lot of drama on X and Twitter, but as most of you know, I prefer to stay out of it. So if we want to talk about drama and negativity, well, if you ask me about it, it's not like I won't answer, but the answer will probably be to just be kind to others. I'm just going to say this in advance. I don't like attacking other people. I don't like to be overly negative online, and I don't like to participate in drama very much. So I'm just going to say this in advance, but please be kind to other people, and I will do my best to also be kind to others and not create any drama or any negativity. I want this to be a safe and positive space for everybody. So next up, I absolutely despise horror games. I am a scaredy cat, and I just cannot deal with jump scares and things like that. I just get scared way too easily, and that gets us to our next point, that I dislike scary stuff in general. It's just kind of not my thing. It's very difficult for me to sit through very scary stuff, let's say. Okay, so we got through the first slide and it only took us about 30 minutes, so we should hurry up, right? Okay, so next up, we have some of the future Hive activities that I have planned. So of course, lots of cozy farming games like Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, Story of Seasons, but there are many more that I want to do, not just cozy games, but also Pokemon and Atelier Ryza. I've scheduled them for our first week, actually. We are going to play some Detective Pikachu and some Atelier Ryza 3, so I hope you look forward to that. And as I said earlier, some drawing streams are definitely in the future, in our future. We are definitely gonna do some of those, probably a lot of studying, and I wanted to do some maybe anatomy studies, since I still have a lot to learn about art. I want us to study together and get better at it together, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that on Twitch, so I will have to definitely study up on that. Then hopefully some karaokes. I'm not a great singer. I practice quite a bit, but I am definitely not great at it. So it will take me a while to build up the courage to do it, but I will definitely do some karaokes. I want to do some karaokes. I even want to release my own original song in the future. So I hope we will look forward to that. Oh, Fox Prince, thank you for the question. What's your favorite type? So you can probably guess, but it's bug type. My favorite Pokemon is Scolipede. I'm not sure why, if you ask me for the reason, but Gen 5 is in general my favorite generation of Pokemon. So that might have something to do with it, but I've always found Scolipede to be just so handsome, you know? He's just a handsome, good boy. When I look at him, it's like, this boy, he's never done anything wrong in his life, you know? My non-bug type favorite Pokemon is also Gudra, because he's also a good boy. He's never done anything wrong, ever. This is my son. And he's innocent, you know? So yeah, definitely Scolipede and Gudra, but I also love Centiskorch, but he's also a bug type, so yeah, bug type favorite is Scolipede, and non-bug type favorite is Gudra. Continuing on, I'd like us to learn a lot of new skills together. like for example learning languages, or maybe I was thinking of crocheting together. I don't know how to crochet, but I've always wanted to learn, so I thought we might be able to learn together. And maybe even eventually some cooking streams. I am a terrible cook, absolutely terrible, but I have some fun ideas to make it kind of interesting how bad of a cook I am. So I hope you will tune in and watch when the time comes. So definitely next up we have definitely writing streams. I would absolutely definitely want to write together with you. So lately I'm really into My Hero Academia, and I've been planning a new multi-chapter fanfiction that I've been wanting to write. There is one that I've been wanting to write. So I thought it might be fun if we wrote some snippets together on stream. So let me know what you think. I definitely would be interested in also writing some original stories that I had planned for a while. We could do it together, and I think it would be awesome. So let me know what you think. Yeah, Jaybird, I have a crochet kit. And I know that some really popular first-time crochet projects are bees, which is actually kind of perfect. My friend M, that I've mentioned a few times on Telonym, gave me a little crocheted bee and a crochet kit, so I was really happy that she gave them to me, and she's been actually helping me look into it a lot. So I'm not sure if she's watching this because she said she might be busy, but if you're watching, hi, I love you, thank you so much. I was so happy. Yeah, it was really nice of her. So next up we have some retro gaming. I'm not sure how retro you could consider it, but there are lots of nostalgic games that I really miss playing from my childhood, like some really old Nintendo games, and I feel like it would be amazing if we could play them together, like some really old Animal Crossing games, some really old Pokemon games and such. It doesn't always have to be new games. We could play some stuff from our childhood and reminisce together in how much we miss it. Am I right? Yeah, anyway, there are many more. I have a few things in store that I don't want to reveal just yet, but I hope that you will tune in and watch. As for the hashtags and fan name, the general tag that we have is Miscellaneous. It's a play on B and miscellaneous. Our live tag is Hive Time. I actually forgot to use this in my stream announcement, but I hope that if you post about our lives and playing and things like that, that you will use it. As for the art tag is Sunny Lust. I spell it with a Y because I think Sunny Lust was already taken with the I. And our fan name is of course Tomohachi. So in Japanese, tomodachi means friend and hachi means bee. So it's a play on the word friend and bee. So tomohachi instead of tomodachi. So basically we are all friends. That's what it means. As for our goals, for starters, I want to challenge myself with many different kinds of streams. For the first week, we mostly have gaming, but as I start to get more confident, I definitely want to branch out more and learn how to do lots of things and do lots of interesting streams and definitely learn a lot of things. And I also want to do some streams in Japanese. なんかせっかく話せるから I really want to practice it more and stream in Japanese. Maybe some games we could stream them in Japanese as well. Some games that are not released in English. And I actually want to become a decent singer and make covers. So I know a lot of big VTubers make covers a lot, and I have always admired how they make so many covers. I really want to make some and even make my original song, but I'm not a really good singer yet, so I have to practice a lot. And then I hopefully will make lots of covers and maybe a lot of Love Live ones. Then for dreaming big, I hope to reach 10,000 followers and become a Twitch partner. So of course the first step will be Twitch affiliate, and I'm really hoping I can reach that goal in 2024. But why not dream big, right? If we are dreaming, we might as well dream big, right? So in the course of all of my VTuber career, let's say I would like to reach 10,000 followers and eventually become Twitch partner. And of course I want to make my own merch. I think it would be super fun. I have so many merch ideas, and I hope one day that we will get to make our own merch. I really I'm looking forward to possibly doing that. So yeah, this was our second slide. So okay, we are picking up the pace a little bit. That's good. So next up, let's talk about our dear friends. So the first one, as you know, my mascot is Honey-chan. I can actually show you. There she is. Hello, Chirio. Say Chirio, Honey-chan. Oh. So she, as you can read, is a droplet of honey that was possessed by a fairy, giving it a life of its own. She seems to have taken a liking to the Tomohachi and Queen Sunny and acts as the hive's mascot. Sunny named her Honey-chan, and she has been living with the Tomohachi ever since. So yeah, she is basically one of the two main mascots of our hive. She is not a bee, but she is a slime fairy. She is completely made of honey, but she is not that sweet, actually. So as a reminder, be reminded that Honey-chan is a fairy and is therefore a trickster. So you should not believe anything that she says to you, because she will try to trick you. If she knows too much about you, look at how innocent she is. She looks innocent. She looks like she's never done anything wrong in her entire life, but she has, definitely. I'm sure she's the one who hid my socks the other day. Also, she is a bit of a gremlin, so do not feed Honey-chan after midnight, please. Don't. And also, she cannot talk. Even though I always tell her, say hi, say Chirio, she cannot talk. Except for moans and cries, she's gonna be like, but that's it. So this is our official greeting from Honey-chan. Chirio everybody, Chirio everybody. She's so cute, right? She might be a gremlin, but I love her. I love her so much. Thank you, Mama Misu, for making her so pretty. So moving on to our next slide, we have our other mascot. Of course, it's Tonton. Here he is. Chirio everybody. Chirio, Chirio. So Tonton happened to wander into the hive during nap time and got past the guards by accident, because of course it's also nap time for the guards, right? And once inside, everyone automatically believed him to be part of the colony, because you know what they say, that when you are inside the hive, the bees will just think that you are also part of the hive. So the hard part is getting past the guards. Well, not so hard for him, since he stumbled upon it at the right time. And he managed to con his way up to royal advisor status by using his cuteness as a weapon. So he's not so innocent either. Look at how cute he is. Look at how cute he is. But be reminded, he loves chocolate and sweets, but he cannot have any. If you are eating chocolate around him, he will definitely try to eat some from your hand or from your plate. So definitely be careful. Also, make sure to lock the trash cans and flip the tissue boxes around him only. Nyom! Nyom nyom! Well, I have to have child safety locks on the trash cans, because otherwise he will dig out his old food bags and bite them. I do not know why, but it will bite yum, 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 around them. I think it's just trying to get the leftover taste from them. So if I don't want to find these old food bags everywhere around the house, I have to have child locks on the trash cans. Also, watch out for the little stingers in his mouth because he loves to use them. Of course, I'm talking about his little teeth, his little toofies. He absolutely loves to bite, and he will bite me all day long. He loves to play bite so much. And as most of you may know, Ton-chan is actually my real cat, so I just wanted him to be my mascot because I love him so much. So I just had to do something, you know, to make him be themed and make him a part of our hive. But of course, lore-wise, he conned this way in. He's just a trickster, just like Honey-chan. They are my naughty little boy and girl, but I love them so much. Oh, Portia Pig, thank you so much. Yes, they are so cute, right? It's all thanks to my mama for making them so cute. So this was all about our mascots. Next up, speaking of my mama, I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction about her since she's so talented. I'm really honestly surprised how little people know about her, because when I found out about her and her art, I knew that she had to be my mama, you know? I just felt like this is destiny, this is it, you know? Like, she's just so talented and she doesn't charge you nearly enough, in my opinion, for her services. I'm just so happy that she is the one who worked on me, and she kept me updated in the loop for everything. She shared with me lots of snippets and lots of updates every time, and we chatted a lot, and she's really friendly. She will explain everything to you on how to properly do stuff on VTube Studio and even use her assets. You might recognize her work from some other VTubers such as Captain Plebid or Lullaby Lolita. And she also made that really famous copium asset for Silver Bear. That was... Oh, hi Sunny Pen! Thank you so much for the follow! Welcome to the hive! So we were just talking about my mama right now. She made the copium asset for Silver Bear. I remember that it kind of got popular at some point and everybody was posting about it, and I was so happy because she's so talented and she deserves it. She also makes lots of seasonal assets, if you can say that. She made lots of Halloween assets and Christmas assets, and she recently made some 2024 assets as well that you may have seen me use them on X Twitter. But yeah, and you can find her at this social media. I believe that I put all of her social media in here. You can commission her on VGen as Misu Murasaki, and you can find all of her assets on Lemon Squeezy as Misu Murasaki assets. They are really easy to use, so I really recommend them. If you're looking for some rigged high quality assets, you are definitely in the right place. Then of course you can follow her on Twitter for more updates. She's Misu Purple Neko, of course, and on Instagram she's also Purple Neko Girl Art. Then she has a Twitch where she streams every once in a while. I also try to catch her streams as much as I can. She's really into League of Legends, so she does stream that a lot, and she also streams art progress when she works on other models or her own art. She also streams that a lot, so if you're interested, please follow her at Misu Murasaki, or you can watch her YouTube channel at Misu VTube 7106 for some VTuber showcases. So I hope you'll decide to give her a follow and consider commissioning her for your VTuber mama. Oh, Ton-chan just woke up. Ton just woke up. I think he's going to come say hello soon. So this is all about my mama, so I hope you'll decide to follow her. Next up we have my character sheet. So this was made by an awesome artist, the one who also made my profile picture, and his name is HRNT Illust. They are a very, very awesome artists. The quality of their work is absolutely amazing, and they are just so fast, you know. They always deliver some really high quality product in a really, really, really fast time, let's just say. And I came to them with just an idea of what I wanted for my model, but they took that idea and they made it into the amazing model that you love today. I knew that I wanted some sunglasses and a bag and a crown, but they're the ones who made the actual designs and suggested the hexagon shape and suggested the bag shape. I also wanted some fluff, a lot of white fluff around me, but they're the ones who actually made the idea come to life with the dress as well. So I'm really, really thankful to them. And if you are looking for a character sheet, definitely consider commissioning them. I will have their name in the credits later on, so you can check them out. Okay, so this was my character sheet. So before we wrap it up, I want to show you my model in more detail. So here I am. My mama made me so pretty. I'm so happy. I can't stop just moving around. So I want to show you everything that I can do with my model. So first of all, I can hold a controller. So you probably can see it because it's a bit far away, but it has a big keychain on it. That's super cute. My mama actually came up with that idea, and I'm really, really thankful. Then next up, I can lower my glasses. I think I've used this on X Twitter before. When I use a lot of head assets, I just prefer to lower my glasses so they don't look too jumbled of a mess up there, you know? Next up, I can take off my jacket as well. So when it gets hot, I can get a little bit of air. So I have really long gloves. Some people thought that they might be like shorter gloves, or they thought they kind of were asking me what was on my hands. So this is it. That's what's on my hands. They are long gloves with sunflowers on them. I can also, as I showed you earlier, I can also hold my baby Tonton and my baby Honey. I can actually also hold them without the jacket. My mama was kind enough to make this version for me as well. So yeah, I can hold my babies. As for my expressions, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, here I am. Okay, so first of all, we have an angry face. This is me when I'm mad. I'm very mad right now. This is me when Tonton or Honey-chan do something bad in the hive. Very angry. Next we have a blush. Oh, so embarrassing. So embarrassing. This was me when I saw all of you come into the stream. I was so shy. I also have a love expression. I wonder if you can see it well enough. Can you? I have heart eyes. I love all of you, that's why. I also have crying eyes. Oh, so sad. So sad. Why would you make Sunny cry? Oh. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding, just kidding. But I do have a scary face also for when I look at scary stuff. When I look at horror or play horror games, this is me. Oh, my goodness. But then I also get excited. Oh, so exciting. Me, once I get used to the people watching me. So exciting. And last but not least, ma'am, I can pick up my tongue. Yeah, I will put it back in. It's rude to stick out your tongue for too long. I just wanted to show you because I can. Okay, so this was all for the showcase of my mother. What did you think? Oh, it's still cute. Thank you, Yomi. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. I just love the tongue expression. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. Let me put my jacket back on because I'm a little bit cold. It's chilly. It's December. So we are getting ready to wrap this up. It's been about an hour, so we have taken our sweet time today. But thank you so much for being here and coming to my debut. I just wanted to show you, as last but not least, all the amazing artists that contributed to my debut. So I wanted to go through them one by one. First of all, Shirokuro on Fever made my bedroom background and my karaoke background, but you have not seen that one yet. But you will later on. Just know that that one's in the works as well. But yeah, they are a really amazing artist, and they worked with me with animations as well in a really short period of time, and I'm really grateful to them. So definitely consider checking them out. My logo was made by Joy the Studio on Etsy. I think I've retweeted them when they posted my... Oh, hi Alexa! Hi, how are you? We were just talking about credits right now. So Joy the Studio really worked hard with me on the model and on the logo, and they took every bit of feedback that I had and really poured their heart into it. So I really recommended them. They are often running lots of discounts on Etsy as well. So if you are also looking for things like a VTuber model for a low price, you can definitely go check them out. You should definitely do that. My lore illustrations that I showed earlier in the video, remember earlier in the debut when I showed my lore, were made by Taigo Piro on Fever. They also worked really hard on me in a really short time, and they are incredibly cheap for the beautiful service that they provide. So if you're looking for chibis or for any illustration for a children's book or such, I definitely recommend going to them. Then my character sheet, as I said earlier, and profile picture were made by HRNT Last on Fever. They are usually very busy, at least as of late, they are pretty busy with commissions, but I definitely recommend checking them out. Their art is really truly amazing. Then another one that you haven't seen yet, but it's my Twitch badges. They were made by Shanna Hackman on Fever, and I cannot show them yet, but I can't wait. If we manage to get affiliate within this year, I cannot wait to show you my Twitch badges. Then for the mascots character sheets that I showed earlier, they were actually made by Tofu Bear on Fiverr. They make lots of mascots and small characters, so they can make not only full character sheets, but they can also make just small designs for your mascots. So if you go there and show them your ideas and what you would like, they will do an amazing job for you. So I definitely recommend them. Then I had some custom assets by Yuyo Gonga on Fiverr. For example, the mic that I showed you in my just chatting screen or my Switch, they were made by them. And they're also really fast, and they're accommodating of any revisions that you might need. So I recommend working with them. The next one I actually bought on Etsy from Sandy Motions is my sunflower pot from my just chatting screen, my bedroom screen. And I just thought it was really pretty, and it went with my bedroom and the feeling that I wanted to convey. So I thought it would definitely go well with everything. So I did not have the pleasure to communicate with them since I just bought it, but I thought it's really pretty and it works really well, so I recommend it. If anybody wants to get it for themselves, definitely check them out. Then we have my singer made by VTuber designer on Fiverr. They also worked really fast for me, and I don't believe I had any feedback or revisions because it was just so perfect. What they did for me was just so great. And you actually don't need an animated logo to go commission them. So if you have even just a static logo, they can make something really amazing for you. So I definitely recommend checking them out. Then this overlay that we are looking at right now was made by Nightmare on Fiverr. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah, so they worked really hard with me and added all the little details that I mentioned and made adjustments to fit with my aesthetic. And I definitely recommend working with them. Then there is one of my personal favorites, my BGM antenna by D20 Design on Etsy. It's the BGM that plays when you first start the stream or when we end the stream, and it's been a huge favorite of mine. I absolutely love it so much. I actually had to resist the urge to just play that BGM over everywhere on the stream. It's just so perfect, and the fact that it's named Antenna and I'm a bee, it's just even more perfect to me. I hope one day I can make a cover of it because I just love it so much. Then another personal favorite of mine is my schedule, which was made by Guiz29 on Fiverr. And I believe that I have also tagged them on X for their X account. So they make these really beautiful schedules that look like notebooks. So I think it's definitely worth checking them out. I was just so in love when I was looking for a possible schedule and I found them. I was just so in love with the concept of having an actual schedule shaped like a book. So I definitely had to commission them. Then it's not over though, it's not over, we have more. My banner, as some of you may know, is from Precious Ailey on Etsy. They worked really fast with me, like really incredibly fast. After the whole AI art problem that I had, that some of you may know, they helped me out and worked really fast to help get me a new banner, and I was really thankful to them. And the end result is really beautiful. I absolutely love the peaking sunny and the background. It's just so cute. So I recommend them if you want to get a similar banner. Definitely try checking them out. Then for my scheduled chibis, they were made by Kuroi Fox on Fiverr. And on X Twitter, they are Kuroi Fox with just an underscore in the middle of the two words. They make these really beautiful chibis, and their art style is just so unique. I just couldn't resist getting a bunch of them. At first, I only wanted to get 1 or 2, but I just couldn't resist and I had to get a bunch of them. So definitely check them out. For the slide chibis, the Twitch panels, and also the emotes, they are from Mary Tori on Fiverr. I commissioned this person a lot because I just love their art style so much. So if you like my Twitch panels or the chibis that I showed during the slides or my future emotes that you might see in the Discord, I definitely recommend checking them out. Then you might have seen some alerts in the video in the debut. When somebody followed me, they were made by Kawaii Kanjo on Fiverr. They worked with me really hard to help decide what I wanted, because at first I wasn't exactly sure what would be good, let's say, but they really helped me decide on a concept and even brought in their own ideas, and the end result was really, really beautiful. So I recommend them even if you don't have a clear vision of what you want. Oh, then we have another one of my absolute favorites, my scenes by Doesn't Mean Anything on Fiverr. They do this beautiful pixel art. I believe that they do other types of pixel art as well, not just scenes, but they really worked with me, and they were so excited about every concept that I proposed and every possible scene that we came up with. They were really excited and throwing in their own ideas, so it was just really fun to work with them, and the end result was just so beautiful. I just love my scenes so much. Sometimes after I received them for like a day or two, I just looked at them randomly because I just wanted to watch them. They were so pretty. So definitely check them out. For the sounds that play on my Twitch alerts, they were made by Vin on Fiverr. They make lots of sounds. They have a variety of packs that you can choose, and they will definitely help you out even if you don't know what kind of sound you're looking for. So I definitely recommend that for people who are not really musically inclined like me. I'm definitely not musically inclined, so that was a really big help. Then we have the BGM that I've been using. It's called A Warm Home by Plixel on Coffee. It's actually a free BGM, so you can go get it right now. It's got these really cozy and Christmassy vibes, and I just love it so much. So I just thought I'd use it and give them a shout out. So definitely check it out. Then this is another up and coming thing that I have not really announced yet, but I'm going to have a card website, and it was made by Wawakero on VGen. They are also really talented. They've made some pretty big card websites for some pretty well-known artists, and I really love their style. They can really do lots of beautiful things for you, so I definitely recommend them. Then for my model reveal, as some of you may know, it was made by Ama Yasin on Fiverr. They make lots of beautiful model reveals, and they really worked with me in fitting in everything that I wanted to show you, because I couldn't wait. I wanted to show you everything. So they really worked with me in fitting everything in, and I definitely recommend them. For my trailer, it was made also on Fiverr by Mauve Works. They are an Indonesian artist, and they did such an amazing job of creating a trailer so long and so fast, and it was just so beautiful, you know. After I saw it, I was just so you know, this is mine. It just felt like a real pro made it, you know, like I'm a real pro VTuber, you know. So I definitely recommend it for that kind of pro feeling if you really want one. Then for my chat widget that you can see right now, it was made by Vryhold on Etsy. I did not have the pleasure of asking for any customer support because I just bought it from them. It was not custom made, but it was just so cute. I definitely recommend it for anybody who likes it. I played around with it a lot in Stream Elements as well to try and check out all the possible variations of it. And I definitely like all of the beautiful surprises that it has. So if you want to know more or wanna check it out, definitely check this artist out on Etsy. And last but not least, I had a custom microphone made by D35 Uya on Fiverr, another Indonesian-based artist, but they also speak English and Japanese as well. So we mostly communicated in Japanese, and they were really receptive of any revision that I had and any suggestions. So I definitely recommend working with them. It's another asset that you haven't seen yet, but I am definitely excited to show it to you. So let's just go back to my bedroom for a little bit, shall we? Here we are! For anybody who missed it, at the start of the stream, this is my bedroom. So we are almost done for today. This is pretty much everything that I had planned. So how was it? Did you have fun? Did you like it? I'm so happy that you guys came to my debut. I'm just so excited to finally be able to talk to you all. So once again, thank you so much for coming, and please stay safe to anybody who's in Japan. Please stay safe. And yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for some games of Stardew Valley. I kind of don't want to go because I've been having so much fun doing this, but I know we have run out of time, so I have no choice. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. So bye B. So long, bye B. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Portia. Bye B.
寂しがりやアンテナ過去今未来君の鼻つでだキャッチしたいアンテナピンと立て